Scratch programming. In your previous class, you learnt about Scratch, which is a free visual programming language. In this chapter, you will learn some more interesting things about Scratch. Introduction to Scratch. Scratch is a simple, fun-based visual programming language designed by the lifelong kindergarten learning group at MIT to introduce some basic programming concepts in an interactive manner. Scratch is not like other programming languages that requires you to learn text commands and strict rules about how you can use them. This language is fairly easy for anyone to learn with fun. All commands are on screen, so you can just drag and drop them. It enables you to quickly see results of your work and even include graphics and sounds. Sprites. Scratch projects are made up of objects called sprites. You can change how a sprite looks by giving it a different costume. You can make a sprite look like a person or a train or a butterfly or anything else. You can use any image as a sprite. You can draw an image in the Paint editor, import an image from your hard disk, drag in an image from a library, or capture an image from the connected web camera. Scripts. You can give instructions to a sprite telling it to move or play music or react to other sprites. To tell a sprite what to do, you snap together the blocks into stacks called scripts or program. Scripts are created by snapping blocks together. Each block represents a different command or action that tells the application how to execute. When you execute or run a script, Scratch runs the blocks from the top of the script to the bottom. Working with blocks. Motion blocks. These blocks control sprite placement, direction, rotation, and movement. Click the motion button to show the motion blocks in the blocks palette. When you first start Scratch, motion button is selected by default. In the blocks palette, click the Move 10 Steps block. The cat on the stage moves in the direction of its face. Each time you click the block, the cat moves once. Click on the number 10 and change it to 50. The number determines how far across the screen you want the cat to move. Click the block and the cat moves 5 times as far. Click on the Turn Clockwise 15 degrees block. The cat will rotate 15 degrees clockwise. To change the angle of the turn, change the number of degrees and then click the block to make the cat turn. Now, click on Move 50 Steps block. The cat walks in its new direction. If the cat gets to the edge of the stage, drag it back again with mouse pointer. Pen blocks. These blocks can be used to draw shapes using different colors and pen sizes. Click the pen button to show the pen blocks. Click on Pen Down block. Now, if you click the motion button and click the blocks to move the cat around, it will leave a line behind it wherever it goes. Click the motion button to show the motion blocks. In the blocks palette, click the Move 50 Steps block. The cat on the stage moves in the direction of its face and leaves a line behind it. Now, click the pen button to show the pen blocks. Click the pen up block. It will turn off the pen effect. Now, if you click the motion button and click the blocks to move the cat around, it will not leave a line behind it wherever it goes. Looks blocks. These blocks change the sprite and background appearance. Click the Looks button to show the Looks blocks. Click on Next Costume block. It will make the cat's legs move, which will appear like it is running on the spot. Costumes are just different pictures a sprite can have, and the cat has two costumes that show its legs in different positions. Generating a new sprite. In Scratch, cat is the default sprite, but you can create a new sprite or import more sprites from the library in your project. Scratch provides 4 different options for adding sprite to your applications. These options are accessed through the New Sprite buttons located just below the stage. Let us generate a new sprite from these options. Choose Sprite from Library. Scratch provides access to different collections of graphic files that you can add to your Scratch applications as sprites. Click on Choose Sprite from Library button. Sprite Library window appears. Select the category for the sprite. By default, All is selected. Click on the sprite you want to add. Click on OK. Your new sprite is added to the sprites list as well as displayed on the stage. You can click on Info button on the sprite in Sprites list area and give sprite a new name. Drag the sprite to the place where you want it on the stage. Paint or create new sprite. By using Paint New Sprite button, you can create a new sprite for your project. Click on Paint New Sprite button. The Costumes tab appears that can be used to create new sprites with the help of drawing tools from the toolbar and color palette. Click on the drawing tools from the toolbar. Draw the sprite on the canvas. You can use different colors and apply a range of special effects. The new sprite will be added on the stage with a name Sprite 2. The new sprite will also appear in Sprites list area. You can click on Info button on the sprite in Sprites list area and give sprite a new name. Click on Scripts tab to return to the script view. Drag the sprite to the place where you want it on the stage. Upload sprite from file. You can upload any image or sprite from the file stored on your computer. Click on Upload Sprite from File button. Select File to Upload dialog box will appear. Navigate the file you want to upload as a sprite and click on it. Click on Open. The new sprite will be added on the stage as well as in Sprites list area. You can use the tools from the toolbar to grow or shrink the size of new sprite. Drag the new sprite to the place where you want it on the stage. Upload sprite from camera. You can upload your own image or sprite from the camera or webcam attached to your computer. Click on New Sprite from Camera button. Camera dialog box will appear showing your picture or the object which is in front of camera. Click on Save button to capture the picture. The new sprite will be added on the stage as well as in Sprites list area. Deleting sprite. You can delete the sprite from the stage if you do not want it in your project. Right-click the sprite you want to delete. A menu will appear. Click on Delete, or you can also click on Delete button from the toolbar and then click on the sprite you want to delete. The sprite will be removed from the stage. Changing the costume of sprite. A sprite is a small character that performs actions on the stage. You can change how a sprite looks by giving it a different costume. It can have one or more costumes, allowing it to change its appearance as the application executes. The sprite must have at least one costume. For example, Cat default sprite has 2 costumes. Each costume is assigned a unique name and number. In this example, we have selected Butterfly as a sprite. It also has 2 costumes. Click on Costumes tab. You will see Butterfly 1A and Butterfly 1B costumes under the Butterfly Sprites costume list. Click on Butterfly 1B costume. The new Sprite costume will be added on the stage as well as in Sprites list area. Sprite Stage. The stage provides the canvas upon which sprites are displayed and interact with one another. The stage is 480 units wide and 360 units high. As you can see, the x-axis runs from coordinates 240 to -240 and the y-axis runs from coordinates 180 to -180. The middle of the stage has a coordinate location of 0, 0. Scratch keeps you informed of the pointer location whenever it is moved over the stage by displaying its XY coordinate position in the mouse X and mouse Y fields just beneath the bottom right side of the stage. Changing the backdrop of stage. By default, the background of stage is white. You can change the background of the stage to make it more interesting and lively. The new backdrop icons are used to change the background of the stage. By using these 4 icons, you can choose Backdrop from the library, paint a new backdrop, upload a backdrop from the file stored in your computer, or click a backdrop image using the camera. Choose a backdrop from library. Click the white icon stage on the left of Sprites list. Click the Backdrops tab. Click on Choose Backdrop from Library button to upload a picture from the library. You can also click on Choose Backdrop from Library button from here. The Backdrop Library window appears. Select the theme or category for the backdrop. Click on the backdrop you want to add. Click on OK. New backdrop is added to the stage behind the cat sprite.